I wish I could be saying I'm bringing good news when it comes to this chick right here now. Everyone should know who this chick is. This is Miya Ponsetto. Of course, back in early 2020, she was the one who was responsible for tackling this teenage black boy inside of a hotel after she wildly accused him of stealing her iPhone, which we of course later found out was left inside of the Uber in which she caught. She tackled this boy on camera to get a phone back from him that was actually his phone, and dad got involved. It was a big deal at the time. And then she was able to leave New York and go back to California just unscathed. And then they finally ended up arresting her and charging her with something. And the news that I'm bringing to you is unfortunate, but not surprising, considering how long it took them to actually get her and extradite her ass back to New York. And then if you look at the interviews that she's done, especially the one with Gail the Gargantuan, and the attitude that she had, she is a woman who does not know accountability at all. She's a grown ass little girl. She even called herself a girl in the interview that she did with Gail, and then referred to the boy as a guy, as if he was a grown man. And this woman has had run-ins with the law before in the past. One of them she had a run-in with in the same, I think like within the same year, within a year's time frame, but just months apart. It's just that this one was the more noticeable one. And then one of those times she got in trouble with the law, she was with her mother. So I think we see where she gets it from. But the point of the matter is that this woman always escapes accountability because she's never been held to task. And what I'm about to tell you is going to prove no different. Because this chick was able to enter in a guilty plea, take a plea deal, and basically now, instead of her getting jail time, she's going to do probation and further counseling. She's probably smiling from ear to ear knowing that, because she's probably been in this predicament before, or if she hasn't, this is probably the most punishment she has ever gotten. And I remember there was a time when she was when they found, like, I guess she was at a McDonald's or something like that and getting her whatever, her coffee, and they had some independent reporter had found her because they were looking for her. And then she said some things to the reporter. Like, the woman is just nasty. She's trifling. She is the true embodiment of a bitch. Through and through, up and down, and everywhere in between. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from this website called Odyssey.com. And it was posted on February 28, 2022. The California woman dubbed Soho Karen after she allegedly attacked and falsely accused a black teen, and it's not even allegedly, she did attack, of stealing her iPhone at a Manhattan hotel in 2020, has been offered a plea deal without jail time. The district attorney's office said Monday. Miya Ponsetto initially pled not guilty to charges of aggravated harassment and child endangerment and unlawful imprisonment as a hate crime stemming from an incident with then 14-year-old Keon Harold Jr. at the Arlo Hotel in December 2021. However, in Monday's plea deal by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, Ponsetto would have pled guilty to the top count against her, which was unlawful imprisonment. She would then be required over the next 2 years as a life-abiding life to abide by California's probation and continue counseling. If Ponsetto is successful, the DA's office said it would agree to withdraw her felony charge in exchange for a second-degree aggravated harassment guilty plea, a misdemeanor with time served. It is not clear at this time whether her lawyer will accept the plea deal. Meanwhile, Harold Jr.'s family had previously filed a lawsuit against her and the hotel. Ponsetto, who is due to return to court in April, has apologized to the family of Harold, and I bet you it was some backhanded apology that she didn't even mean, who was the son of jazz trumpeter Keon Harold, telling the New York Post last year that she made a mistake. Looking at that video, she wasn't making no mistake. She knew that wasn't her phone. She just found the first black person she could find to go after it. especially when you looked at the video, it was a whole bunch of people walking around with iPhones in their hands that looked like the one that she was looking for. But she spotted the first black person she could see, young black male, and immediately went after him. There was a reason why a lot of people wanted the mother to put hands on her. I still want her to do that. Even probably more so now than ever. I feel sorry that I made the family go through like all of that stress. Now keep in mind, she says she feels sorry. She's not sorry. She says she feels sorry. That's two different things. Well, first off, I don't think that she feels sorry for anything, and I doubt she's even sorry for anything as well. But at the same time, remember what I say, but after but, here comes bullshit. But at the same time, it wasn't just them going through that. So are you trying to tell us you were going through something too? Here it is. Now she's thrown herself into the victim mode, but which thus thrusts her in, it thrusts her into the victim position and further pushes away who the actual victim is, who was that boy. Ponsetto's case was adjourned until April. Like I said, I'm not surprised or shocked, especially considering she's gotten away with so much stuff in the past. She's never been held accountable. She's a spoiled brat. And she knows that. And she relies on the fact that she's young, she has a certain look, and people will take pity on her. But like I said, she's going to run into the wrong one, and that's going to be it. And that's the best, in my opinion, karma that she can ever get, is she's going to have to get it from experience, because clearly it's not coming from anywhere else. The law is completely and always taking it light on her in every facet in her life. And she's only in her early 20s. Imagine what it's going to be like when she gets to her 30s, if she makes it that far. Because I wouldn't be surprised if she came across the wrong one and they snatched her ass up out of the union. If you get my drift. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all make sure to go ahead and hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video or go live.